Hello, hello. Welcome to the Kathleen Sessions. My name is Kathleen Slattery-Moschkau, and this is the show where we talk about stepping up and into our finest hour. I want to highly, highly recommend the documentary A Life on Our Planet with David Attenborough. It's on Netflix. It is stunning beyond measure. It is beautifully shot. It is inspiring and hopeful and full of solutions. And if you have not seen it yet, please flag it to watch it as soon as possible because I think you will be moved. And I think the world needs more of this type of work right now. So again, that is A Life on Our Planet with David Attenborough. And it's on Netflix. Okay, in the last episode, which was episode number 366 called Right Beautiful Now, we talked about the concept that happiness always seems to be just around the corner, and then the next corner, and then the next corner. That we always need just a few more conditions to be happy. When this happens, then I'll be happy. Then when this happens, then I'll be happy. And it's always just slightly out of reach. And when we live this way, which most of us do, we suffer. And we talked about a way out of that trap, because it is a trap. It's a game that we cannot win. It's a trap we can't get out of unless we are intentional about it. We talked about the ways out of the trap are number one, just raising awareness about it, right? The more we're aware that we do that, the more we talk out loud about it, the more we have meaningful conversations with people about it, the more likely we're able to course correct. That's number one. We also talked about the fact that through a practice of meditation, a practice of being present, we start to recognize that happiness exists in this moment. It's not in a fictional next moment. It's right here. The conditions for happiness already exist, and we start to see that more clearly the more that we practice and the more that we are present. But there was one thing that we didn't get to in that conversation last week, and that was that it's really probably the most powerful thing, and that is that happiness is an inside job. No external circumstances can really make you happy. And if they do, it's just temporary, it's just fleeting, and something shifts and then it's gone. No other person can make you happy. They don't have the power to. And even if they do for a moment, it's very precarious. The reality is that deep happiness, pure happiness, is an inside job. And we have to be willing to be still, be willing to be quiet and present, be willing to go deeply inside ourselves and look closely and listen closely, so that we see it. So that we see the seeds of joy that are already inside of us. And the more that we do that, the less we start seeking it, the less we seek it elsewhere, the less we're reaching for all these external accolades and approvals and, everything that comes with the external world. The less we seek it from other people, the more it is just within us all the time and isn't something that comes and goes and drives us crazy in the process. We can lean into it. We can almost relax into the happiness. And again, all of this comes with practice. Practice being still, through meditation, practice being mindful, really paying attention to the moments in your day, whether it's your breathing or doing the dishes, or looking at someone you care about, really looking at them, being mindful. And all of that comes through intention. So I'm sorry, I really felt the need to do a follow-up and say all of that, because I know for myself for years, I was decades long of looking for happiness externally and always being crushed in the process. I was always looking to other people to make me happy, and I was crushed in the process. And I do that much less now. I try to just go inside, and it's taken me a long time, and it doesn't come overnight, but there's no finer time to start than right beautiful now. So do not forget, as you go into the rest of your day, into the rest of your week, do not forget that happiness is an inside job. And that should feel exhilarating. That should feel empowering. That means it's up to you to do the work, and you don't have to depend or rely on everything around you. Okay, everybody, my website, where there's more of this stuff. If you like what we're talking about here, if you like the concept of being mindful, and if you want to learn more about meditation, come to my website at thekathleensessions.com. And also, please be sure to subscribe to the podcast. Subscribe to the podcast on your podcast app. Subscribe on YouTube. If you like watching more than you like listening, most of the episodes are also on YouTube, so that can make it kind of fun as well. And if you want to meditate with me via guided meditation, again, you can do that through thekathleensessions.com. And that's it. Until next time, do not forget that this right now, this is your finest hour. Thanks, everyone. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.